Hello, everyone. Welcome to the course Personal and Social Awareness. This is the session that will take place in the Fast Track 2, which will start on March 22nd and ends at May 12th. And this is the spring semester of 2021. And welcome to this class. And in this video, we will talk about the basic situation, basic information of this course. And let's look at the syllabus. So for this course, the section number is 17497. So make sure you register for this class and you are in the right class. And this class is a fast track course in the spring semester of 2021. And the name of the course is Personal and Social Awareness. And I am the instructor for this course. My name is David Lee. And here you can see my email in the syllabus. It's haoxiong.li@chaffey.edu. So if you have any questions, you want to tell me anything, you can email me. So, and also the email address, the email is also the main way to communicate between me and you. And the class starts on March 22nd, 2021 and ends at May 12th, 2021. So regularly, this semester will end like a few days later, later from the May 12th, but this class will end earlier. So please notice that this class ends earlier. And the format is online. So as you know, for this semester, all the courses are still online. So there are no offline classes. The office hour, we don't have a specific time and day for office hours. So if you want to meet me, besides the lectures, you can send me an email so we can talk online. And let's talk about the main theme of this course. What is this course for? This course is designed for you guys, for students to learn how to apply some kind of psychology knowledge in everyday life. So specifically, this course is actually designed for helping students using psychological knowledge and skills to grow, to have a better life. And of course, in this course, it said that it's about the applied focus on factors that will affect personal and social awareness. What does that mean? It means that with this course, with learning this course, you can know how to grow. You can know how to improve yourself. You can know how to be happier, how to improve your well-being level, how to have a better life. That is the main focus of this course. This course also covers a lot of topics such as culture, gender, ethnicity, cohort, socioeconomic status, and other topics. So we will talk about the understandings from different people's perspectives. For example, scientists' perspectives. So how they conduct the research, scientific research, and they get some conclusions. So what the conclusions are, how they inform us to have a better life. And also we can understand we can have a understanding from a clinician's perspective and also practitioners' perspectives. So from their perspectives, they can provide a more practical and more realistic knowledge and understandings of how to apply psychology in our daily life. So this is what this course is for. This course is not a traditional course that just deliver the specific knowledge to students, but it's a course for helping students have a better life instead of just delivering some kind of a theoretical knowledge. For example, you have taken, I believe that you have taken Psych 1, which is Introduction to Psychology. That course is mainly for introducing students the knowledge of psychology in different perspectives, in different aspects. So it's more knowledge focused, but this course is more application focused. So this course can be really fascinating and interesting. So what can we achieve from this course? What are the goals for this course? So we hope that when we successfully complete this course, we'll be able to, first of all, know some basic knowledge in psychology, define and apply some basic biological, physiological, psychological terminologies to describe psychological development across lifespan and other psychological topics. And also understand some perspectives and applications underlying personal growth and the psychological adjustment. And also we will be able to know about, to describe and evaluate some research methods used in psychology, research processes, principles of ethics in psychology. So that's one aspect that we will understand. And also, more importantly, we'll be able to apply psychological principles to strengthen interpersonal, intrapersonal, and occupational skills for the lifelong personal. So this course is not only for this current years to have a growth in life, but the aim of this course is to help students to have a lifelong personal growth. So with this course, with completion of this course, you will be able to learn how to have a personal growth in your entire life. So you can, in other words, you can use these principles, you can use these skills and knowledge any moment in your life. And finally, students will be able to understand the individual differences and also the cultural and social differences about the psychological adjustment, about the psychological growth. So it's about the individual differences and the cultural differences. So these are the objectives of this course. So you can see that you learn a lot of stuff. You'll learn some basic knowledge about psychology, about the biological perspective and other perspectives, and also you will understand different psychological perspectives and applications, and also you will be able to evaluate some research methodologies related topics, and also more important, apply some principles in your life to have a lifelong personal growth. So the learning outcomes of this course is like this. So first of all, identify and analyze proper strategies to solve personal and social conflicts. And also second learning outcome is that the students are able to articulate the causes of personal and social conflicts. And the third, students are able to analyze how humans change in different aspects, physiological, intellectual, and socialization skills, and then what causes those changes. So these are the learning outcomes of this course. So before taking this course, you must take Psych 1, Introduction to Psychology. So that's a prerequisite for this course. I believe that if you haven't taken Psych 1, you cannot register for this class. So it's something that you need to know before you take this class. And the next one is the test book. So we use the test book, which name is I Never Knew I Had a Choice. Explorations in Personal Growth. And the newest edition is 11th edition. There are 3 authors of this textbook, Corey, and Muratori. So here is the ISBN 10. So the ISBN 10 is 13059455727. So make sure you purchase the right book. You can purchase from the bookstore of Chaffey College. You can purchase online. You can purchase at Amazon.com or on other online websites. So let's see what it looks like. This book is like this. It looks like this, and yeah, the cover of this book is like this. And this is a web page on Amazon. You can purchase the e-textbook. You can purchase paperback book and other formats. Yeah, there are paperback edition. You can buy it. You can rent it, or you can buy the e-textbook. Yeah, so there are many ways to purchase this book. So let's okay. So yeah, it looks like this. I just didn't change the screen sharing, so you can see it right now. It's this is a web page on Amazon. This book looks like this. On the left, you can see that's the 11th edition, and also they have the Kindle edition. If you have a Kindle, you can purchase on Kindle. This you can buy it, you can rent it, you can buy the e-book online version, like a electric version. You can buy the paperback version of this textbook. You can rent it. Here's what it looks like on Amazon.com. So let's go back to the syllabus. Okay, so here's a textbook. Make sure that you purchase the textbook as soon as possible. If you so actually I recommend to buy the electric version because the paperback version, if you can buy it from somewhere in the bookstore very quickly, you can buy it. But if you purchase online, the paperback version, it takes several days to arrive. I don't know like what shipping method you choose, but if you choose the really slow shipping method, it takes a very long time to get the book. If you do not want waste time to wait for the shipping, you can buy the e-textbook. Yeah. And the next thing is about the communication. How to communicate with me. The best way to reach out me is through email. Here's my email address. You can also send the instructor the message through Canvas. So on Canvas, there is a messaging system, and you can find this course and find the teacher in that course, which is me. You can send a message there too. But also the main way to contact me is through the email. So you can contact me through two ways. And next, we can talk about some ways to get help. So first of all, there's a computer lab on campus, but I don't think it's open right now because the whole campus has been closed since last spring. But make sure that you have the internet connection, you have the Wi-Fi, and also a laptop or a computer in your home. You can get access to internet at least, and also on your laptop, you make sure that you have Microsoft Word or other kinds of writing software. Yeah. So you need to use your laptop or computer to uh, submit the assignments online, check everything online, and check the emails and write the journals on your laptop or write assignments on your laptop. So make sure you have those. And also there are different student success centers. You can see that here's a table that shows different success centers on different campuses. And I don't know if they are open for this semester or not, but you can definitely try. You can, here list all the information, the location and the phone number, and also the website for these success centers. I believe that they're working online, and you can email them or uh, check everything on their website to get help. And also there's a student health services. You can call this number 909 652 6331 for student health services. And also on Rancho campus, the number, yeah, on the Rancho campus, the number is 652 6331. On the Chino campus is 652 8190. And also they have a web address you can check there. And also there is disability programs and services. If you need accommodation services, you need accommodations for disabilities, please contact them. And also please contact me if you have the requirements or needs. We can help you accommodate in different things like taking the exams, like technology training or adapted computer labs and other services. So the DPS office, the phone number is 909-652-6379. And also there's a Veterans Resources Center, so you can contact them through the cell phone or email address, or go to their office if it's open for help. And also there's a career center, Global Career Center. You can also contact them through the cell phone number. So here are all the centers and the resources that you can get help for this course, and also for the success of your student life. And next, we're going to talk about the expectations and policies for this course. First of all, there are some policies for participating in this class. So during each week, you will be expected to complete the assigned readings for that week. So for each week, there will be readings that are assigned to every one of you. And you need to finish the readings for that week. So because this is a fast track 2 class, so it's we need to finish the class using only about 7 weeks. So the pace of this class is really fast. So regularly you will read two chapters from this textbook for each week. So that's the amount of reading for each week. And also during each week, you're expected to watch the lecture videos for that week through Canvas and complete activities if there are any activities. So you need to watch the lecture videos because this course is asynchronous. It means that we do not, students and I do not meet at a specific time on a specific day. But the way to provide the lecture is that I record the lecture videos like this video, and every one of you need to watch the video for that week. So please watch the lecture video every week to participate in the class. How to add the class? So the last day to add this course for this semester is March 26th. So make sure that you add the class before that day, by that day, March 26th. If you are on the waiting list, would like to take this course, please contact me and I'll give you a ad code for this course. Okay, so if you are on the waiting list, you need to find me and get an ad code. If you want to drop the course, you need to drop the course before or by March 30th. So make sure that you drop the course if you want to. If you need to drop the course by March 30th. If you drop the course after this date, you'll get the W grade. Yeah, but if you drop this course by April 22nd, you'll get a W grade. By March 30th, you'll not get the W grade if you drop the course. But after March 30th and by April 22nd, you will get a W grade if you drop the course during that period. But if you cannot drop the course after April 22nd. If you do not participate, but you do not drop the course, you do not have a scores for this course. So it's likely that you'll get a F if you do not participate, but you do not drop. So this is all the dates about dropping the course. If you consider dropping the course, you need to remember these dates. And also let's talk about cheating and plagiarism. So or cheating in the course is not allowed at all. So yeah, so I need to decide whether the students whether get a F for that assignment or get a F for that course. If you if that students steal somebody's ideas or copy somebody's assignments for that exact assignments, if I tell, I'll give a F for that assignment. If that happens a few times or very serious in that course, in this course, I'll give a F to that student for the entire course. So that's the punishment for plagiarism. So these are the policies and expectations for this course. And the next stuff is the online learning facilitation. So we majorly use Canvas. So because this is an online course, we the whole the entire college uses Canvas. So I'm sure that you all guys know how to use Canvas. And yeah, we almost always use Canvas to help our learning. So all the information that you need, all the files, all the assignments, all the lecture videos, all the stuff is on Canvas. The syllabus, yeah, and other materials. And if you do not have a computer or laptop, make sure you can email me, or you need to contact the school to get help to check out the laptop or something like that. Okay, so please tell me if you do not have the internet connection or the devices or laptops or computers to get access to Canvas. But otherwise, we will use Canvas all the time to help the learning process. Okay, so far so good. If you have questions, please email me when you after you watch this video. So far we talked about some basic stuff like how to communicate, what a textbook is, the objectives of this course, the expectations of this course, and the online learning part of this course. So let's talk about assignments and how to evaluate students' performance. So first of all, reading assignments. So as I mentioned just now, please read the assigned readings for each week. And second, class participation. So how do I know if you participate in this class or not, if the whole class is online? So from week 2, not this week, from week 2, next week, to week 6, there is a survey. That survey is not graded. You will not get a grade on that survey, but this you need to take a survey every week from week 2 to week 6. The name of that survey is called "What Have You Learned?" And it will show up on Canvas for each week. So you will see that survey on Canvas every week. Please take this survey after you have finished all activities and assignments for that week. So for each week, you need to watch the lecture videos. You need to, first of all, you need to read the textbook, watch the lecture videos, and you need to finish the assignments, all the assignments for that week. And you complete all the activities for that week. You need to take this survey. What have you learned? So through this service, the instructor is able to know how you have participated in the course or not. So please finish this survey by the due date and the time. If you haven't taken the survey by the due date, I assume you haven't participated in the course for this week. And 3 points will be taken off. If you have taken all the 5 surveys, you'll get 15 points for class participation. So please see page 6 for more information about how to grade, how to get the points. So, but basically right now, you can know that the one survey is 3 points. If you haven't taken that survey by the due date, 3 points will be taken off. In total, there are 15 points for attendance. So if you haven't taken any service, you do not have any points for attendance. So that's class participation. So the reading participation, and the third assignment, just assignment C, is the very important assignment for this class. So you will notice that there is only one exam for this course. And majorly, there are a lot of writing assignments, which is this assignment, journals. So you need to write 11 journals for this course. So the purpose of writing journals is to help you strengthen the knowledge and the skills that you learn in each week and apply the knowledge and skills in life. Actually, this assignment help you really use the stuff that you learn from the lecture and the textbook in life, so that you can strengthen the skills and help you really learn how to improve your life, help you have a better life. And the writing journals is a very important step, very important part of the course, of the instruction. So because we just mentioned that this course is not only delivering the knowledge to students, but also help students learn how to apply the principles of psychology in life to have a personal growth, to have a better life. So application is very important in this course. So writing journals help you how to apply the stuff that you learn from the course in life. So writing journals is not just writing something down, but you need to do something before writing the journal and write the journal. And the process of writing help you reflect how to use these skills in your life. So writing journals is really important in this course. So what are the requirements for the journal assignment? The requirement of each journal assignment is unique because you need to do different things. You need to write different things in different during different weeks. So the specific requirements for each journal, you can see them on Canvas. So generally, these requirements may ask you to reflect, to recall past memories, to engage in some personal activities, such as writing a letter to your friends, or talk to somebody, like something like that. You need to engage in some personal activities. You need to interact with other people and so forth. Usually, the length of a journal is between 1 and 2 pages, double spaced. So in the journal, when you open the Microsoft Word, you need to use the double spaced format. And usually it's 1 and 2 pages. So basically you need to write at least 1 page, double space, for each journal. Make sure that in the journal, please include your name and the title of the journal in the assignment. So there's no special requirement to what to include in the journal, but make sure that you have your name and the title of the journal in the document, so I know who you are and what the journal is about. And also in the journal, there are some formatting requirements for each journal assignment, so you need to know them. So let me see. So the font type, the type of the words is Times New Roman. So make sure before, when you write the journal, make sure you have the Times New Roman as font type. The font size is 12. And the spacing, as I just mentioned, double spaced. So spacing is the space between uh, uh, each two rows, between any two rows. So you can see in this syllabus, the spacing is one row. Yeah, it's 1.0, it's one. And but in the journal assignment, make sure it's two. So it's double space. You can see the space between two rows are pretty large. Okay. But in this document, it's one space, single space. But make sure that in the journal, you need to set the double spacing. And indentation is the space at the beginning of each paragraph. And make sure that the space is 0.5 inch, first line indentation. That's the start of every paragraph. You can see this paragraph, the indentation is 0. There's no indentation. But if you need you need to set up indentation like this. You click this button in the paragraph section, line spacing options, and here is indentation. Indentation is first line indentation, and the default setting is 0.5 inch. You click OK. You can see the space right here. It's 0.5 inch. Yeah, so let's take this paragraph as the example of how to setting up the format. So first of all, font type is Times New Roman. So you select this paragraph. You can see the font type here is Arial, but you change it to Times New Roman. So this kind of font type is Times New Roman. And default setting for font size is 12. Yeah, you do not have to change it. But usually, if you open the Microsoft Word, the default setting is 11. So make sure it's 12. And the next one is spacing. Spacing, you can click this button here and click here 2.0. That's double space. And the indentation, I just show how to set up the indentation. Let's do it again. So click line spacing options here. And you need to use the special indentation first line and by 0.5 inch. Okay, so the alignment, what is alignment? Alignment is how to align the text. What is the direction of aligning the text? So alignment is this button here. So these are the alignment buttons. That's how you set up the alignments. So default setting is align left. You can see here. This button means that align left. So this is a line center. This is a line right. So let's show how the differences between them. If you align left, right, it's like this. All the texts are aligned right. If you align left, all the text align left. And you can also align center. So all the words are in the center. Or there's no alignment. Make sure that you use line left. And the next one is margin. Margin is the blank space on the edge of each page. You can see there's some blank space. Here, and also here, and also here, and also here on the bottom of the page, there are some blank space. So this is called margin. So how big the space is, you can set up. You can set up the margin. So how to set up margin? So let's go to layout. And here you can see margins over here. Okay, margins. Margin is like a 1 inch on each side, on 4 sides. 1 inch for each one. You can custom the margins. Oh, you can custom margins. This window will pop up. You can see, make sure its orientation is portrait, and you can set up the margin here. You can type in 1 inch here, 1 inch here, 1 inch here, and 1 inch here. So top left, bottom right, all the sides are 1 inch. Okay, so right now you know how to set up the format. So let's restore the format for this file. Okay. So when you submit the assignment, the journal to Canvas, you need to use two types of document. One type is doc. The document type is doc, and or PDF. You can also upload a PDF. You can write the journal in doc in Microsoft Word and then convert it to the PDF file and upload to the journal, or you just directly upload the doc file to the Canvas. If you use Apple, Apple has a unique data document type. I cannot open that file. So make sure that if you use Apple, you convert it to doc file or PDF file and upload the assignment to the Canvas. I cannot read that type of file. And there are different due dates for each journal assignment, but usually each journal is due at the last minute of a specific Sunday. So usually the journal assignment is due on a Sunday, and that the time is due at the last minute of that Sunday. You need to check out the specific due dates in schedule. We'll talk about this later soon. So the schedule is on page 8. Is page let me see. Yeah, schedule is on page 7. And also for each journal assignment, there's a grading rubric for that journal assignment. The requirements of journal assignments are different, but there are some general principles for how to grade the assignment. So let's see the grading rubrics for journal assignments. It's on page 8 of the syllabus. So yeah, you can see grading rubrics for the journal. This is a general frame of how to grade a journal. So for each journal, there are 3 aspects to be evaluated. So first aspect is the knowledge. That assesses how much knowledge, how well you master the knowledge for that week. And the second part is the application. Is about how well you apply the knowledge and the skills in life. That's the application part. And the third part is the format. You must meet the formatting requirements that we just talked about. But this part is only like 10% of the total score. And the last part is about spelling and grammar. Means that you make sure that the spelling is right, the grammar is right. It's also only 10%. So you can see knowledge is 40%, application is 40%. So for every journal assignment is 15 points. 15 points. So 6 points is given to knowledge, 6 points is given to application, 1.5 points is given to format, and 1.5 points is given to spelling and grammar. So how to judge whether the knowledge part is perfect or not? If the concepts are clearly defined and described in that journal, and also the journal shows that the students has mastered the knowledge relevant to the journal, or the student will get 6 for that part. If the concepts are defined and described that not that clearly, and the mastery of the knowledge is partially showed, the students will get only 80% of this part, 6. 80% of 6 is 4.8. If the concepts are not well defined and not well described, or the journal does not show that the students has mastered the knowledge relevant to the journal, I'll give only 6% of the score to this part. So it's 3.6. Application is also 6 points. If the student clearly discusses how the knowledge is applied in real life, the student can get the 6 for that part. If the student discusses how the knowledge is applied in real life, but still need improvement, we'll get 80% of the 6 points. That's 4.8. If the student failed to discuss how the knowledge is applied in real life, it's like total failure. So it's the student will get 60% of 6 points. So that's 3.6. And the formatting requirement is that if all the following requirements are met, students will get 1.5. Well, if some of these requirements are met, it's effective, it's like 80% of 1.5. Yeah, so for spelling and grammar, if there's no any spelling and grammar issues, 1.5 points is given. If there's minimal spelling and grammar mistakes, 80% of 1.5 points is given. So that's the general principles for how to grade a journal assignment. So let's go to assignment page. So this is journal assignment. So if you still have questions, please contact me, and I can make sure that you know every requirements for every assignment. So basically, that's the journal assignment. So you probably need to write 2 journal assignments. You need to write 2 journals for each week. That's the general situation. So each journal has a different theme. So make sure that you submit the journal and write the journal and engage in particular activities related to the journal. It will be a very meaningful journey for you. And also you need to submit a presentation by the last day of this course, May 12th. You need to spend 5 minutes to talk about what you have learned from this course. It's different from taking the survey. It's about you talk about what you have learned from this course. You can only spend like 5 minutes to do it. In the presentation, you will briefly talk about any concepts, theory, practice, and therapy that you are interested in the most from the course. Talk about something that you are interested in the most, and then talk about how you apply this concept, theory, practice, or therapy to improve your life. So first of all, what it is, and the second, how to use it. You may use the slides for the presentation. You can make slides for that presentation, or you may not choose to use the slides for the presentation. It's also okay. So you can just talk. It's okay. If you want to use slides, it's also okay. And also there's a grading rubrics for the presentation. So because this is an online course, so you need to make a video to record your presentation. Generally, in other words, it means that you need to talk for 5 minutes in front of the camera. Make sure that you have a camera that is connected to the laptop so that you can record the video. So let's talk about the grading rubrics first. So on page 9, there's a grading rubrics for the presentation. So there's only one presentation. So you can see the for the presentation, that's 40 points. And there are 3 aspects. First aspect is about how to organize the content. And the second aspect is about how to use the language, a proper language to deliver your ideas. And the third part is about delivery. It's about the using some kind of delivery techniques to engage audience. So each part is 1/3 of the total score, total points. So each part is 13 points. So let's talk about organization. So how to make it so organized? So if you, in your presentation, the pattern of organization is very good, is very well, is very masterful. And also the presentation is very appealing because of the organization of the content. You'll get the full score on this topic. If the pattern of organization is generally observable, is generally there, the student will get 80% of organization. If there's no organizational pattern, the talking is totally disorganized. So the student will get only 60% of the total score. And the next part is about language, like what kind of language you use, proper language. So how to judge whether language is good or not? First of all, language choices are consistently memorable and competing. The language is very competing, and the language is easily to be memorized. So the audience feel like, oh, it's easy to understand and memorize. So that's a really good language choice. Students will get 100% if students can do that, can achieve that in the presentation. If the language choices are thoughtful, we can see that the students is really carefully considering how to use the language, and the language in the presentation is appropriate to the audience. The students can get 80% of that part. The next level is about the poor performance on language. Language choices are not thoughtful. Language in the presentation is not appropriate to the audience. So the next part, the third part of the grading rubric is delivery. So besides organization, besides using the language, proper language, and also you need to use some techniques to engage the audience, to deliver your ideas to the audience. So there are some delivery techniques, such as using some kind of posture or gesture, hand gesture, or eye contact. You need to contact with the audience, or vocal expressiveness. Use these techniques to make the presentation compelling. And the speaker needs to appear, look like a confident and polished. So this is about perfect delivering techniques. So 100% for that part, if you can achieve this. 80%, next level is 80%. 80% is for given if the students can deliver use the delivery techniques, can use the delivery techniques. This techniques make the presentation understandable. The speaker appears generally comfortable, not very confident, but generally comfortable. 80% of the score is given. If the delivery techniques cannot make the presentation understandable, if this techniques distract the audience from the content of the presentation, and also the speaker appears tentative, appears not really comfortable, not very comfortable, 60% will be given for this part. So right now you can see the standards for given either 100%, 80%, or 60% of the points for each topic. So if you prepare for the presentation, you can evaluate your own presentation based on these reports: organization of the content, language, how to use the language to make it compelling and memorable, and third, how to use some kind of delivery techniques to make it the presentation understandable and appealing. So here are the grading rubrics for the presentation. Yeah, so this is an online course. So I just said you need to take a video to record your presentation and upload that video to Canvas by the last minutes of the last day, by 11:59 p.m. on May 12th. I recommend to use Zoom to record the video, because Zoom is very easy to use and has function of recording the meeting, the video meeting. So, and also I will give a specific instruction on Canvas later, but you can see how to record the video on Canvas by reading these steps. First, if you have slides, open the slides on your laptop. And second step, open Zoom and start a new meeting. Make sure that the audio and the camera are working on your laptop, because you need to use them. So when you open the Zoom, new meeting in Zoom, make sure that you test the speaker and also the camera. And there's a record button on the bottom of the software. So the layout of the Zoom is like this. So in the center, the biggest part is a video. Is a video, and on the bottom there's a row of buttons, and one button is called a record. Yeah, so if you record it, click it, and it'll ask you to either record on the computer or record on the cloud. You can choose record on the computer. It means that if you finish recording, It will save the video on your own laptop or computer on the local instead of on the cloud. And then click the share screen. On the bottom row of buttons, there's another button called the share screen. And you need to share the screen and share the slides. And then you can start to give the presentation in front of the computer camera when it's recording. When you finish recording, when you finish the presentation, you click end the meeting and quit the meeting. And after that, Zoom will save the recording, Zoom save the video afterwards. And well, it needs some time to convert the video into the MP4 file. And when it finishes converting, a new window will pop up in your laptop. It shows the location of the video. You can save the video somewhere in your laptop where you can find and upload this video to Canvas. It's not really complex and it's not very long. If you're not satisfied with this video, you can chat the video. You can play the video and see how you perform in the video. If you're not satisfied with that video, you can just start over and record another video, talking exactly the same thing, but behave better. And it's only 5 minutes video. It's only 5-minute video, so it's not really long. But I will upload another video of talking about how to record a video on Zoom. Or you can use other softwares. It's up to you, but make sure that you have a video to upload. So that's a presentation assignments. And also we have a final examination. We have only one exam for this entire course. This is an online exam and it's a closed book exam. This exam will consist of multiple choice questions and a few questions with other formats, such as filling in the blanks questions and matching questions. So most of the questions are multiple choice questions, regular exam questions, but there are other questions that with other formats, make it more complex. The duration of the exam is 40 minutes, means that you need to take it within this 40 minutes once you open it. The exam is on Canvas. You can find the exam on Canvas. There will be no fixed time and date for this exam, but you need to take it during a 3-day period. So it means that you can take any time during this 3 days. So this 3-day period includes May 10th, May 11th, and May 12th. So that's the last 3 days of this course. May 10th is Monday, 11th is Tuesday, and May 12th is Wednesday of that week. So make sure that you take it by the last minute of May 12th, but you can start to take it by the first minute of May 10th. So you can take it anytime between May 10th and May 12th. So I gave you a 3-day period to finish. So there's no specific date and time to take the exam. So it means that you don't have to take the exam with the same time with other students do. If you need to reschedule a makeup exam, you must contact me before the exam so I can I can make a judgment for you. So the makeup exams might be scheduled within 1 week of the original exam date. Please pay attention to the announcements on Canvas and for more information about the exam. So that's about final exam. And also in the final exam, there are about 40 questions, including multiple choice questions and other questions with other formats. So is fair. So you take 40 minutes to finish 40 questions. So generally, on average, you take 1 minute to finish one question. Make sure that it's a closed book exam. Make sure that you do not read the textbook. You do not look at notes or check information online when you take the exam. And also there's extra credit opportunities, but the extra credits are no more than 2% of the total points. And next, let's look at the points for each assignment. So attendance, that's, as we just mentioned, that's 15 points in total, 3 points each for each attendance, for each survey. So 15 points is actually 5% of the total points. So the total points is 300. So 15 is 5 points, 5% of 300 points. The final exam is 80 points. It accounts for 27% of the total score. Journal assignments, there are 15 points for each journal assignment. There are 11 journal assignments, so it's 165 points in total. And that's about more than half of the total points. So journal assignment is very important. Presentation is 40 points. That's 13% of the total points. Extra credits up to 6 points, up to 2% of the total points. You can see the structure of the grades. So biggest part is journal assignment. Next part is the final exam, but there's only one. And presentation is 40%. There's also a lot. And the next, there's attendance, only 5%. Here's a grading skill. That's how we grade the course. So at the end of the semester, you finish everything and you get the total score. And we need to transfer the total score to the letter grades. So that's how in this table, that's how we transfer the points to the letter grade. If you get 282 points or above, you get A. If you get 270 to 281, you get A minus. So 282 is 94%. The top 94. It means that if you get 282 points, that means that you obtained 94% of the total score. That's what it means. You'll get A. If you get 90% or above, below between 90% and 94%, you get A minus. So for B plus is from 261 to 269. That's 87% or above. And then B is 80%, 84% or above. B minus is 80% or above. So you can see from B minus to B plus, that's from 80% to 90%. if you're above 80%, below 90%, you get either B plus, B or B minus. For C plus, C minus is from 70% to 80%. For D minus, D plus, as between 60% and 70%. You can see the corresponding points here. If you do not get enough points below 179, you will get the F. Means that you cannot finish this class. You fail the class. But if you get 90% or above, it means that you are doing very well in the class. You'll get A or A minus. So this is a grading skill. If you have any questions, please contact me for more help. And next, let's talk about the schedule. So you can see we only have 8 weeks. This is a Fast Track 2 course. So you can see there are 8 weeks, and the dates for each week you can see here. For this week is from March 22nd, the Monday, to March 28th. That's the Sunday of this week. In this week, we'll introduce the course, and we'll have a lecture about chapter 1 of the textbook. So this week, you need to watch this video to know about this course, and also you need to watch the second video about chapter 1. And also there's an assignment due for this week. That's Journal 1. Make sure that you finish Journal 1 for this week by the end of this Sunday. So what you need to read is syllabus and chapter 1. So that's why I encourage you get the textbook as soon as possible. That's week 1. On week 2, there are 2 chapters. You can see there are 2 major topics for week 2 next week. And there are 2 journal assignments due. You need to read chapter 2 and 3. And there are two topics. First topic is reviewing childhood and adolescence. That is mainly about developmental psychology. And the next topic is reviewing adulthood and some topics about autonomy. We'll talk about something related to autonomy and adulthood. That's the contents in chapter 2 and 3. And you can see that in this week, we generally review developmental psychology stuff from childhood to adulthood. And in week 3, from April 5th to 11th, the first topic, there are also 2 topics in this week. The first topic is about wellness. The second topic is about stress. And for this week, you need to read chapter 4 and 5. Journal 4 is due. Journal 5 is assigned, but it's not due this week. Journal 5, you can see, is due in week 4, because Journal 5 needs 2 weeks to finish. Next week, week 4 is about two topics. The first topic is about love. We will talk about love. We'll talk about what love is, how to love other people. And the second topic of this week is about relationships. It's about how to manage relationships, how to have a good relationship with other people. You need to read chapter 6 and 7 for this week. Journal 5 from last week will be due, and Journal 7 will be due. And also there is a Journal 6. Journal 6 also needs 2 weeks to finish. So journal 6 will be new next week. So you can see the number of journal is the same with the number of the chapter. So journal 1 is corresponding to chapter 1. Journal 2 is corresponding to chapter 2. That's how it is arranged during these weeks. In week 5, there are 3 topics in week 5. First topic is about gender. The title of the journal chapter is Becoming the Woman or Man You Want to Be. It's mainly about gender issues. And the second topic is about sexuality. And the third topic is about work, everything about work and recreation. So for this week, you need to read 3 chapters, chapter 8, 9, and 10. And you need to finish 3 journals. Week journal 6 is assigned from last week, but it's due this week. Journal 6, 8, and 9. So for this week, actually 3 chapters, but there are only 2 journals, 8 and 9. In week 6, there are also 3 topics. The first topic is about loneliness and solitude. It's about being alone or feeling lonely. And the second topic is about death and loss. We can talk about how to deal with somebody's death, and how to deal with we lost something. And the third topic is about meaning and values. We talk about meanings and values in our life. And make sure that during this week, you read chapter 11, 12, and 13. And there are 2 journals due, journal 10 and 11. Okay, so if you get confused with what chapters to read, what journals are to finish, you can check on Canvas. Always check on Canvas. And Canvas is the content on Canvas is arranged like by weeks. So for each week, you can check the content in that week and see what to do, what to watch, what to download, what to finish. And 8 week, actually there are only 3 days, from May 10th to May 12th. Final exam. You need to take the final exam during that 3-day period. And also you need to upload the presentation. The presentation is due at that week. So here's the tentative schedule for our class. So let's show how to check what to do on Canvas. So you can see that this is the Canvas shell on for our class. And if you go to modules, there's a button called modules on the left hand side. You can see all the content of this course is organized into different modules. And one module consists of all the stuff for 1 week. You can see here's week 1. Of course, this module is not finished yet, so it's under construction still. So you will see more stuff when you open Canvas. You will see more stuff in week 1. And here you can see different weeks to week 5. But I'm still editing the Canvas right now, so you can see this. When you really open Canvas by yourself, you can only see week 1 module so far in this week. You will see module 2 next week, but you cannot see it in this week. You can only see week 1. You need to read the message here first, and you can download lecture video. I'll upload the video here. You can see it. You can watch it. And also there you can see there's journal one assignment. You can click this journal assignments and see what's going on. It's yeah, still locked. You can see the requirements when it's unlocked. So it's like this. And also there are files. You can click files. The folder is still empty, so I need to upload the everything here. And also you can see announcements. So it's not seen here, but when I make announcement, you can see there's a button called announcement. You can see check out announcements. Okay, so that's basically it. And please do not close the video yet. We will have other stuff to talk about for today. So right now, we've talked about the syllabus. We have talked about the brief information about this course. We've talked about Canvas, and right now, I invite you to think about this question: what brings happiness? So let's think about this question in this so far in this stage. So when you see this slide, you can think about it, think back a time when you were really happy in your life, a time when you had a really fulfilling experience. You feel like you're deeply satisfied with that experience, with that moment. And think about that time and talk about that time to yourself or anyone that you can talk to or you want to talk to right now. You can pause the video and think about these questions and think about the time when you're really happy in your life and talk about that experience with yourself or somebody else. And there are some following questions. You can talk about what happened, what exactly happened during that moment, who was involved, who were interacting with you, what made this experience possible. I mean, like, what is the reason for making this happiness possible? So you can think about this question and talk about them to yourself or to you somebody else. You can pause the video right now. So let's. I believe that you have some kind of answer. You can recall some kind of a really happy experience. So why do I ask this question to you? Because I want to remind you or ask you to think about happiness. I think about what brings happiness. So in this course and also in the textbook that we are using for this course, one of the really important reasons for why people are happy, why people grow, is because they can make choices and they are able to make choices. People can grow and be happier through making choices. I think that's one, at least one key point for this course, for why people are happy and why we are happy, because we can make choices. We can grow. We can be better. We can be stronger through making choices, through making different choices in life. And also, we can be happier. We can improve our well being level. That's the meaning of making choices in life. We have free will. We have, we can make choices. We are humans. The really important feature of humans is that they are not only passive beings who accept, who receive anything that happened to them, but humans can be proactively make choices, create the life that they want. And also during this process, they can grow themselves and also be happier. So think about this. And the next question is how to do that, how to make choices, how to be happier. This is the purpose of this course. So in this course, we talk about different aspects. We talk about how to manage stress. We talk about how to be autonomous. We talk about how to resist the negative influences in our mind. We talk about how to be well, physically well, psychologically well, emotionally well. We talk about love. We talk about how to love, how to receive love. We talk about how to build good relationships. We talk about how to work well. And also, we talk about how to deal with some negative factors in life, such as loneliness, such as death and loss, and something like that. And this is, I believe that this is the purpose of this course. When you take this course, remember this reason. And so far, there is a extra credits opportunity. So there is a discussion post on Canvas. So in the discussion section, in the discussion part, there's a post posted by me, and you can reply that discussion post. What to reply? So you can tell us some of your basic information, include your full name or your preferred name, your major, your interests in life. If you would like to tell us, you can tell us your interests and your ambitions. Basically, what you want to do after graduating from KV, what you want to be, where do you want to go? You want to be a therapist, you want to be a scientist, you want to be a lawyer, or you want to be a cook. Anything like you can talk about your ambitions. So let's show where the discussion post is. So right now you can see here's the share of our class, and you go to discussions on the left, and shows so far there's only one discussion post, and the name of it is please tell us your basic information. That's the post posted by me. You can click it, see what happens. Yeah, so just like reply to this post by writing down your basic information, your name, interest, major, and your ambitions, such as I'm David. My major is psychology. My interests are blah blah blah. I want to be a blah blah blah. So yeah, so I write down here as an example. You can post the reply, post these discussion, so everyone can see it. So this information is public to everyone in the class. So yeah, you can share your information to everyone else, so we can know you well. And also you can find this discussion in modules in week 1. Here's also this discussion. So that's it for this video. And next you should watch the video for chapter 1, the lecture video for chapter 1. And see you soon.